You are muted, Dr. Stella.
Too excited to start with Laura. Yeah, greetings, dear precious audience and esteemed academician. This is Esther Mala, your firstly and successful global educator, STG, ESG, and technology enthusiast from Malaysia, who not only focus on her life, but also desire to see others excel in their lives by offering quality education for all. Our dedicated project team of Elegant Empire Education welcomes you to the Real Talk with Experts STEAM Forum. I'm gladly welcoming you again to another episode on STEAM Educational Forum. We are privileged to have another interesting panelist, teacher Laura Stanciu from Romania. She is an English teacher at Economic College Nicolae Crițulescu from Romania, author of books and school textbooks, coordinator and participant in national and international educational projects, competitions, and activities, participant in e-twinning and Erasmus programs. She is passionate about teaching and she wants her students to be motivated and confident. I have met her many times on international platform. She always very keen to introduce her students, to give the students exposure to international events. Yeah, so definitely her students are doing very well. She wants to inspire and encourage her students to enhance their creativity and to promote lifelong learning. She's here today with our host and project leader for the STEAM Educational Forum, Ambassador Professor Dr. Rania Lampu from Greece. In this forum, we will explore transformative strategies that empowers communities through knowledge. Together, let us engage in insightful discussion that inspires action and foster collaboration for a sustainable future with our honorable, respected panelist, teacher Laura Stanciu. Um, welcome, Laura Stanciu. Welcome to our forum.
Hello, greetings everyone. Thank you so much, Dr. Esther, for the lovely introduction. Thank you, Dr. Rania. I am truly honored to be here today, and I am grateful for this invitation.
Yes, we are also very pleased to have you today because you are quite a popular person internationally. So many of them knows you, and we also have audience from Romania and Georgia and all that. So they will be excited to see you as well. Yeah. So to start our session, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Rania Lampu to do. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Prof. Dr. Stella. Warm greetings from Athens, from Greece, dear all audience around the world, parents, educators, and students. Welcome to the Real Talk with Experts, hosted by me, Professor Rania Lampu, and Dr. Esther Mala. I'm advisor at Elegant Empire Education. I'm STEM instructor and researcher working at the Greek Ministry of Education and the Greek Astronomy Space Company. Welcome all again to our education and lifestyle journey towards 2030. This forum is powered by Elegant Empire Education International, a prestigious educational-based organization which focuses on quality education for all, regardless race, country, and religion. Our idealistic founder, Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, focuses on upholding a quality education that develops individuals from all walks of life to their potential, which ignites curiosity, enriches knowledge, and nurtures personal and professional growth. Her vision matches with the mission of Elegant Empire Education since it curates a diverse range of online summits, workshops, webinars, and training sessions led by experts and outstanding leaders from various fields. Elegant Empire Education creates an inclusive and supportive environment, and by harvesting the power of technology and innovation, and through this platform, we aim to collaboratively organize educational events that will enhance knowledge dissemination, skill development, and fostering a lifelong learning global community. Elegant Empire Education follows the slogan Quality Education for All. And today we have, we're very happy because we have a very eminent speaker and a very good friend from Romania, Ms. Laura Stanciu. I had the chance to collaborate with her several times. And she's not only passionate, but she's also a dedicated and committed teacher. So our topic today, reflects actually the need of the hour. It's about how we can teach sustainable development goals, because teaching SDGs is an excellent way to inspire students to become active global citizens and contribute to creating a sustainable future. By connecting SDGs, we're going to see, to real-life issues, empowering students with actionable knowledge and fostering a mindset of global responsibility, educators can actually create meaningful engagement with SDGs. So today we want to explore how we can effectively integrate SDG into our curriculum at various education levels. And we want to discover many strategies of how we can disseminate this knowledge and how we can engage our students in more meaningful activities. Welcome, Ms. Laura. I will start my first question. Very important question. Why is it important to teach SDGs in schools nowadays?
Well, I believe that as teachers, we have a very important mission, and that goes beyond just teaching the knowledge that is kept in books. It's more than passing on what we know. We need to form these generations to shape their future and to turn them into responsible citizens of tomorrow. So it is indeed a great responsibility. So we need to tell them not just how to think and what ideas to form in their heads about the world, but how to help this world become a better place. And that is why I believe it is essential to teach the SDGs, to teach them how to be responsible, how to make responsible decisions, and how to see the world and what is expected of them, of their generation.
Wonderful. Yes, as you mentioned, teaching is about a mission. I could say a sacred mission.
Yes.
So if you agree, I think we needed to promote global citizenship among our students. So we need to raise awareness for global issues, especially the most pressing challenges facing humanity, including poverty, inequality, or climate change. I know you have done incredible work on this. So you mentioned about responsibility and how this could prepare students for all these and nowadays global problems, how they can develop a critical thinking, the problem-solving skills, and of course, this encourages sustainable mindsets and actions, because this way we can shape their behavior, their attitudes. We can help them instill sustainable practices early. We can develop the leadership skills. And in general, I think we can prepare this way as students for the future workforce, always promoting these equity and inclusion ideals. So do you think that this holistic and well-rounded education is actually trying to combine multiple subfields at the same time? I mean, how are SDGs connected to one another? Can you give an example?
Of course, SDGs shouldn't be regarded as just singular aims, separated issues that we must solve. They have to be seen as a whole, because everything in this world is connected. And of course, SDGs is connected. And we cannot achieve one without thinking about the others. For example, of course, in my opinion, the most important is education, because if we educate the students, the future generations, they will know how to find solutions for solving the other SDGs. We cannot achieve good education, quality education, if we are still fighting poverty in some parts of the world, if we children don't benefit from equal opportunities, if they don't have the same right to go to school to study, we cannot provide them that quality education I was talking about. Of course, everyone needs to be healthy, so ensuring good medical care is essential. And this, of course, if we are happy, if we are healthy, if we lead a good life, and we have accomplished these SDGs, it means that also industry is doing well, and that we have solved the problem of finding, for example, sustainable power sources. So everything is connected. People are connected to nature. If we don't take care of life on land and life below water, our life cannot continue. So we cannot think about some problems that have to be solved without looking at the others. We need to promote this holistic view of all the SDGs. So to build a world where everything is seen as part of, everything is a step towards a better world, a world where there are only solutions and no more problems.
Wonderful. Yes, yes, amazing. So SDGs, we could say that they form a complex web where advancements in one goal support others. So it's essential to approach them integrated and holistic manner. You, for example, try to combine SDG 4, quality education, with SDG 3, good health and well-being, or the SDG 15 about
No
climate
poverty,
change,
yes.
etc.
Climate
Mhm.
change, yes, everything is connected
Everything
because
is
we are
connected.
all beings living on the same planet and facing the same issues.
Exactly, exactly. So, what are the strategies that we can apply in the classroom? What can schools do to help raise awareness about SDGs?
Well, students sometimes feel that they are too young, and I have some projects, some competitions, some activities through which I try to give students a voice. And sometimes they ask me, even small children who take part in our projects from kindergarten to high school, and they ask me, what can I do? I am small, I'm only a child. I don't have that much power. I'm not part of the government. I'm not someone who can take big decisions. And I always tell them that no matter how small they are, how young they are, how inexperienced they may seem, everything that they do is a step forward towards this goal that we all have. So I always try to tell them to start with small things, things that aren't difficult, that they can do themselves, that they can tell other friends to do. Simple solutions like recycling, like wasting less food, buying only what they need, reuse, reduce, recycle, the 3 Rs. This is something that any person can do, no matter how young or old they are. And the second step is, so they have to become responsible. They have to be responsible for the choices that they make and for how they behave. They have to understand that the way they act can bring benefit, or it can harm nature, or anything. Even the way they behave in class can have an impact. They have to be tolerant. They have to think about the others. They have to think about what their role is in society and as a global citizen, future global citizens. So they have to take care of the environment in their classroom and in their family, and the environment to as part of helping the earth. So if they form this mindset, if they start acting responsibly, it is a big step forward for them. And the next stage is educating their families, trying to instill this responsibility in their friends, their families, members of their community. This way they can bring a real change. They can become part of the solution. And later, when they grow up, if they remain true to these convictions, they can bring about real change, and they can do something truly meaningful. So starting from something small like recycling, turning off the lights, buying sustainable products, things that they can do without any big effort, they can go on to achieve something truly meaningful.
Yes, exactly. We can start from behavioral changes, how we change our sustainable practices in our daily lives. This is the first step for little children. And then in the classroom, we can assign student projects, as you mentioned. For example, we can adopt a project-based learning where children can explore a particular subject, for example, in depth, come up with solutions, present them to their peers or to community. Let's not forget about, beyond the classroom, how we can engage students in community outreach. Because, for example, sustainability, we talk about environmental projects, we need to engage them with a local organizations or with service learning projects. So integrate also volunteerism there. And I know you have also organized many times SDG competitions and challenges. So it's another great activity and strategy that we can apply. Can you mention a little bit about these competitions? I think it was last year. It's recently.
Yes,
Because we had organized a conference and we shared projects. Okay, so can
yes.
you use? Mm-hmm.
And I think it is wonderful the way we can share these ideas, the way we can learn from each other, and this way, I think we can bring benefits, real benefits to our schools. So one of the projects that I'm responsible for is called My Planet, My Responsibility, and we try to motivate the students to create meaningful works of art that can inspire others to save our planet. So first of all, they have to do a bit of research about SDGs, about especially SDG 13, 14, 15, climate change, life on land, life below water, and to see how achieving these SDGs can have a great impact on our lives, on the lives of animals and plants, and how this affects everything. Everything, as we said before, is connected. So how life on land and life below water and climate change affects the way we live. After they complete this research, they create messages, powerful messages through art. So they can write poems, they can write essays, they can send a spoken message, or they can make a drawing or painting, anything that can convey this message of protecting the planet and inspiring others. They can also create digital art, and they can use materials that they found in nature and integrate them in their works of art. And we had some lovely contributions. Some children used leaves and moss and pieces of wood that they found. And this way they had to spend a bit more time in nature, and uh, it was a chance for them to look around and see all these natural elements and how they can um, use them for a work of art.
No, it's a great activity, Laura. It's a great activity because you see nowadays children, they are not exposed to nature because we are too tech. We are too much into tech that we have no time to just touch even the sand, leaves, and all that. So even to go to parks, children has no time because they are so busy every day with their school homeworks, and they're like too busy with their lives that they are distant from nature. By you teaching, your method of teaching is very interesting, as well as it's very good for their mental health as well. Yeah, you see, like
Yes,
I know I've read about some therapists where even from young children, young children as young as 1 year old, you let them play by the seaside, the castles, sand, and all that will help, which will help to develop their motor skill, their cognitive skills and all that. So, like for the students who are already in school, yeah, it really gives them so much of relief. If and this through this kind of activities, you can draw them away slightly from their gadgets. Yeah,
exactly.
that's really wonderful. Shift their mind from gadgets, yeah, into, because uh, I saw how interesting it is when you know how to use AI graphics to make images and all that. I was doing it, and my God, I said, oh, I'm so, if I don't control myself, I'll be addicted. I'll sit there and start drawing, prompting AI to create this, create that, all this. So even we adults, we find so excited. How about the young ones? You see, so it's good for their health, their mental health, physical health, eyes, everything, if they shift from their gadgets into this kind of activities which you have suggested, you have done. I see your students are all doing very good. Their presentation is very good. I have observed many. So well done, teacher Laura. Really, you are really a teacher with, you are very passionate about your students. I know that. Yeah, otherwise I won't simply take and just introduce you like that, because I know you're very passionate about your student. Please carry on.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
I fully agree.
I just had to intrude. Sorry, I had to intrude because I just want to change the momentum a bit. Otherwise you'll be too stereotyped. So hope you won't
Yes,
mind.
yes, I
Please
fully
continue.
agree. And I want to ask you here about how do you track the evaluation? I mean, what is the feedback you get from parents, from community, from your own students? Are they enthusiastic? How do you measure the progress, the success of your projects, environmental projects? Is there any change in their behaviors? Is there any engagement? I mean, after social media, because you know the power of social media. How to speak, they can create, they can start the campaigns, hashtag campaigns on TikTok, on Twitter. They can create short videos and reels, and you mentioned, or they can share their personal stories, storytelling. So, what is the feedback you get from these projects?
Yes, students are very enthusiastic about these projects, and it gives them a chance um, to show their knowledge and skills in a very creative way, and it also gives them the chance to do something, to do an activity that they feel that brings an impact. It brings a positive contribution. So students and parents are um, are aware that this kind of activities make the students think more about the impact that our everyday actions do. The way we recycle or not, the way we buy too many things, the way we use or the way we use things. For example, they researched how much time it takes for different things to to be recycled, for some things to disappear when they are thrown in a natural place, for example. And they were amazed by some of the facts they found. And they told me, well, I have never thought that a bottle takes so much time to it affects nature in such a negative way, that these things take so much time to disappear, that plastic is never entirely lost. It doesn't disappear, and it's
Yeah,
even
it's not
it ends up in
biodegradable.
the food we eat.
Mm.
Okay, and this has made them to be a lot more careful about the way they behave. They stopped throwing throwing trash. We even organized cleaning campaigns, small ones, but they were really proud that they could do something to help. When they cleaned the schoolyard, they cleaned the areas near our school. They were truly proud of themselves. They were doing something to help nature, and they were taking photos of themselves. They
Yeah, they
felt
will find it very interesting. And it's also, dear, you know why? I really like these SDG activities because it enhances the creativity. You see,
yes,
because if you sit in front of your computer, gadgets, you're doing your work, sitting at your table too long and doing work, writing and all. Of course, now because of AI, we are having problem. People don't write, right? Even birthday wishes, we don't even write birthday cards. So I think we have to encourage our students to make their own birthday cards and write, I think we have to do this because otherwise they will forget how to write. It seems their handwriting is becoming bad to worse, children in school. But even adults, you know, adults, uh, if you ask somebody, they say, oh, 6 months ago, I think I was watching a documentary. It seems they said every adults nowadays, they have written their last birthday card or any wishes, letters about 6 months once. That bad. But you teachers, I know you have a lot of work to do, but now even that changes. Everything goes into your computer, right?
exactly.
So I think we all are forgetting. I myself, I noticed that it's really affecting our writing. So, and then coming back to SDG activities, it relieves the stress and enhances, induces creativity in children. Yeah, that's why it's very good.
It truly does. And another activity was, again, to make works of art. I am passionate about art. Using materials that can be recycled. So they had to take all these things that they didn't need and to look at them in a different way. Okay, so how can I use this plastic bottle, this CD, this piece of cloth? And we had some incredible, amazing things. So their creativity was simply amazing. So yeah, the feedback from parents and other teachers was very good. We were encouraged to continue this activity. And everything that they did was collected in an exhibition in our school. And some of their works were also presented during our conference with the same title, Our Planet, Our Responsibility. And they felt that they felt really proud. They felt that they were given a voice and their voice could be heard.
Amazing,
So
amazing.
there were these actions, yeah. And we also planted trees. And again, it's amazing to see how they look at the trees they planted and measure how much they have grown. And they can see real things. This is reality. A tree is something real. It's something they can watch with their own eyes. So that is why we need to bring students closer to nature.
Yes.
Mhm.
And we mustn't forget all the other SDGs, of course.
Yes, of course, as you mentioned, we need to integrate arts, so combine science also with art. That's why we talk about STEAM nowadays. And tree planting, it is very meaningful because, as you said, it's something that it gives you the sense, of accomplishing something, of doing something meaningful and authentic. So, if I ask you, which SDG do you feel personally connected to? Which one would you choose?
Well, it's really difficult to choose between SDG 4, quality education, because I'm a teacher. And this is, I think this is every teacher's dream, to achieve quality education, to have students who are motivated, who want to learn, who want to um, do something with all the knowledge that they acquire. So, providing equal opportunities, equal learning opportunities is essential, and it's very, very important to spread knowledge.
Yeah,
And
like
yeah,
yeah. So you see, like SDG, life below water, life
yes,
on land. All these are
this is
very
my
close to the subjects
passion.
which they are studying, right? Yeah, they are going even in depth. It's not that just learning on the book alone, but they really explore what is life under the water, how the lives are affected, lives on the land, how they are affected, how they are. I mean, what is deforestation? All this they explore a lot of activities, like not like those days. You see, our parents, they learn like all everything from book, but no, uh, they don't analyze and critical thinking. They have, but a different thing. It's not like it's not very practical like now, like what you are giving activities, they can explore further, do some workshops, so they will understand whatever they are learning better. So through this, SDG is very close to our students' heart and lives. Yeah. So that's why it's very good. If yeah, students now are very lucky that they are learning SDG. Yeah.
Yes, yes, and they can do different things that really bring a meaningful impact.
Yeah, they know
Mm.
what is life, what is happening in their lives, what's happening around them. Yeah. By we teaching the children about SDG, yeah, they know what is life. you know so when you start from young, so they become better people, better adults later. Yeah, more conscious, like they say SDG, it begins from home. A mother can teach the child how to recycle things. When you eat, how do when you want to throw something, plastics, where should you throw? you know like you say, some leftover food, where you throw. So all this the mother can teach. Then in school, preschool itself, you can start, the teacher starts teaching the child. So if we start from young, from home, then the child will be used to it, becomes the second nature of the child. So as the child grows, it's easier for the child to understand, and it becomes habit, right? People say if anything you do continuously 21 days, it becomes your habit. Yeah. So if for the whole year, then it will be a very it gives a great impact to the children's life. Yeah. So I think this is a very interesting topic. That's why the moment Dr. Rania mentioned about you, I said, just give her this topic. She's very good at it. She has many students, and I know she can talk on this. Because this forum is slightly different than all other forums. People are just talking about something. This is a lot of things. Parents can know what is happening in school, what teachers are doing. You see, parents might not have time to come and talk to you. Yeah, some activities the children don't take back home. They don't even know actually what they are doing in school. So by having a session with you, the parents could also understand. Parents could understand what is actually teachers are doing. So I think through this sharing, parents will be more aware and more supportive to the teachers. If the children need to take something to school to do some activities, please support them. And again, what is the complaint from many parents is that they don't have enough time to prepare the materials for the children for the activity. So parents, the teachers should also cooperate, must inform the parents, okay, if can, next week's activity, what do we need? Because teachers do your planning, right, very much earlier. So get these parents to the parents to prepare all the materials you need for school the following week, so that they have enough time, because parents are working, and all that. So they need time to go out and buy and prepare for the children to do the activity. So parents and teachers should work hand in hand. They should be good friends if they want to see their children progress. Teachers want to see the students do well. Parents want their child to do well. So if you want your children to do well, both parties must work hand in hand. Yeah, respect each other. You see, many parents nowadays, they just feel that, oh, teachers are like caretakers. It's their duty to look after the children. No, you see, they are just doing their work. You see, they have to do the work and teachers do with passion. Most of the teachers. Yeah. So even the teachers who are not passionate about what they're doing, if parents are supportive, the teachers will be very passionate and be very caring towards your child. So in school, teachers have many children to look after. So these parents got to be aware, and teachers do a lot of hard work. I know that. I myself am a teacher, for many years before, so I know. I'm an independent teacher. It's not easy. In school you got syllabus to follow. Of course, every career, every area, we have challenges. There's no one person's job is easy. Nothing is easy in life. Yeah. So I really admire your passion and your commitment towards your students, Laura. Yeah, very glad to have you today. Yeah, Dr. Rania, do you have some more?
Yes, I want to say, just to share in my country, it was this month for the first time that we introduced a specific training for teachers about SDG. Our ministry organized this for the first time.
Oh, that's nice.
And it encourages, our minister encourages all teachers in Greece to start implementing SDG programs. So we will start from training, and after teachers will have the opportunity to implement SDG programs. So it's amazing for Greece. It's it's a great incentive because everything starts with training for teachers. And I want to ask Laura one more question about her future projects. What are your upcoming plans, the future plans about SDGs?
I try to come up with new ideas, but I will also go on with the projects that have been appreciated so far. So My Planet project will go on, and we'll probably have a conference on Earth Day.
Yeah, Laura, the amount of things you have done, amount of activities you have done, amount of things you have done for SDG, I think you can compile all your students' work and create a book, create a book.
That would be a nice idea.
Yeah, it's a very good
They
idea
would
because
love, they would love to see their creations in a book.
yes, at least take pictures and all that, a very good quality and just compile it SDG by SDG, and you have one collection. I think you'll sell it well, best selling book because that's the work of your students, it's something very original, you know, so which
Yes.
other children can learn from them, because through this kind of books, the parents can also have activities at home with their children. And you can also write a book about how parents can teach the children from home. It may not be a very thick book because I see that you are day in, day out, you are very involved in this SDG with your students. Yeah. Not only for and everything. I've seen fantastic.
Yes, because when they are involved personally, it is a lot more meaningful to them. These activities, the SDGs become more than just words, more than just abstract concepts. So let's achieve the SDGs. What are those? Why do I care about
Yeah.
nature?
SDGs.
Yes, and by involving them in these activities, they have to do the research, they have to create something, they have to and then they admire their work in an exhibition. And we also made a digital magazine with the pictures. So yes, we have done something like
You
that with
can do
the
digital
pictures.
magazine. See,
Yes.
yearly you can prepare one book yearly. End of the year you can prepare one and publish in January. Digital book, yeah, you can do digital book as well. So every year, so you'll have many books in time to come. Yeah,
Yes, and they
because
are really, yes, and it drives them forward. It gives them the motivation um, to keep doing these meaningful things, to keep behaving in a responsible way.
yeah, pictorial books with a few writings will definitely interest the children. You know, interest the children. So that's what.
Thank you for the idea. Yes.
So these kinds of books would serve as, as role models, as templates for other schools, other teachers to get inspired. So compiling all these projects in one digital textbook, I think it's a good idea of what Costera said. It could help, it could serve as a template, actually.
You can do
Um,
digital book every year and combine everything and make one book and sell it, physical book. Or you can sell if you don't want to sell a thick one. You just prepare yearly a book, a digital book, and you can also do physical book. You see, try doing because it will interest since your children are good at it.
There are lots and lots of ideas that teachers can come up with. So I
Yeah,
really, yes, I truly admire you. You are always so full of great ideas and lots of enthusiasm, and I can feel that.
by God's grace, really, really, really. Yeah, I like sharing ideas. I like to learn from people. We are all learning from everybody. Like you say, once we have done all the books, we can send to Greece. Dr. Rania will take that and sell that in Greece. Since Greece has already started with SDG now, you see, it will be a great motivation. I mean, motivating factor for them, the student there. Like the books exchange, people do student exchange. We can also do books exchange,
Yes,
intercountry.
that could be a very interesting project. Yes.
Yeah. So Dr. Rania can send her books to Romania, and you can send the books to Greece. So yeah.
Actually, Miss Laura has visited many times Greece.
Yes,
Ah,
this is my
She's her
favorite
favorite.
country.
Greece is her favorite country.
Yes,
She has
yes.
told me many times.
yeah. That's nice. That's nice. So okay, is there any more questions?
Before closing, I want one message for you, one message to students who want to advocate for SDG. What message would you send them?
Uh, Be the best version of yourself so you can make this world um, better, a better place. Try to achieve something good every day. Um, don't let a day pass without doing something good, without achieving even a tiny action that would help somebody, that would help nature, that would turn this world into a better one.
Yeah, be an
And
idealistic person. Yeah, idealistic person. Never say no to anything, which is good. Great advice.
yes, and always think about the things you are doing and try to envision the consequences. And if your action is something inspiring, something good, try to also to empower and inspire others. So never stop doing good things. Always try to be an example, and yeah, as I said, be the best person you can be.
Great.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Dr. Estera, we can move with the closing remarks.
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you so much, Gloria Stanci from Romania,
Thank you
Dr.
for
Estera,
inviting
and
me
all
today. Thank
participants
you so much.
for highlighting. Thank you very much for highlighting that teaching SDG schools is essential because it equips students with the knowledge, the skills, and values they need to thrive in a sustainable, equitable, and peaceful world. It prepares them to take responsibility for global challenges and empowers them to create positive change in their communities and beyond. You mentioned how SDGs are interconnected, interdependent, meaning progress in one goal often contributes to progress in others. And this interconnectedness highlights the holistic nature of sustainable development. You have shared with us amazing, impactful projects, a wide variety of environmental projects to engage student sustainability, to raise awareness about environmental issues, and contribute to the broader goals of environmental conservation and climate action. You mentioned about recycling, tree plantation, waste management techniques, how we try to introduce arts and digital arts into these hands-on activities and outdoor activities. And this project also, it's all not all about hands-on involvement, but it's about how to care for the planet. Thank you once again for these amazing insights that you shared with us. It was really a great honor to have you. Heart of gratitude, I would address the brilliant audience, the teachers and parents, students who made it here with us today out of the busy schedule. We will meet again next week with another interesting topic. And before I let you go, let us give a big thank you to Ambassador Professor Esther Mala, the brain and heart of Elegant Empire Education, as the project director. See you soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor Ania. Thank you so much, Miss Laura. Thank you for your presence here with us today. And dear audience, thank you for your support. Till we meet again with another interesting panelist. You know, our panelists are not ordinary people. We don't simply invite everybody. Yeah, we invite experts so that you can learn from, you can benefit from people. Yeah, thank you so much. And I'll meet you again in next SDG forum. Thank you. Happy
Thank you
weekend.
so much.